Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today, we're reading for May 16th through the 31st for my Geminis. Hello, my Geminis. How are my darling Geminis doing? I hope just great. Okay, so we're going to be going into your birthday season soon, but more to come. So anyway, this is the longer reading, so I use 3 decks of cards. I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and then I finish with my Osha Zen Tarot cards. So the Angel Tarot cards give us the longer, kind of the main message. The Psychic Tarot gives us what else we need to know, and then my Osha gives me any advice cards. So I have prayed, meditated, and infused each deck with Reiki energy, but this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, and click on the bell for future videos. Now, so what's going on? Okay, the 18th is a full moon, and it's going to be in Scorpio. Now, how's that going to be going? Because we are in Taurus season until the 21st, and Taurus season is about security. It's about, safety, things like that. Scorpio is a water energy, and that is about emotions, and it's very fluid. So it's not like it's a very, I don't want to say stable, but it can fluctuate. How's that? So Scorpio itself, now the moon energy 3 days before, 3 days after, so 15th to the 21st. Scorpio is a detective. Scorpio does not like secrets. Scorpio will dig up things. Scorpio will reveal things. Sometimes that's needed. Many times that's needed. But it can be very, very emotional time for all of us too. But the full moon is a time also that I tell you to release, relinquish, and request. And it is okay to ask for stuff. It is okay. Now, I'm not saying, hey, you know what, you have to do whatever you're going to do. But, it's things that you need, things that, possibly a little bit more than a need. Now, we go then on the 21st, we transition from Taurus, that earth sign, into Gemini, that air sign, which is all about intellect and thinking. Okay, so let me be the first to say happy birthday, Gemini. So this is going to be your time. Now, is that going to help to relinquish things? I don't know. Not relinquish, to stabilize things for you? I don't know. I think that you're going to be very, very outspoken, and I think you're going to be very, you're going to voice your demands. You're going to voice what you need. You're going to say what you need to say, okay? You're going to speak your truth, if you want to call it that way. It's like you're just not going to take any garbage anymore for this period. Okay. Now, when I was doing this, I had actually 5 cards plop out. I have them all face down. So let's go ahead and see what this is all about for my Geminis. So here we have the moon, Archangel Heniel, and look at there, 18, and the full moon will be on the 18th. So really get out there and do something with that energy. I don't say to worship the moon. No. Your divine higher power, guardian angels, spirit guides, whoever that is. I just think of the moon as a creation of that, okay, so of that divine higher power. But the fact that this is the moon and it's on the 18th, and here it comes as your first card that had to come out on the 18th, it's like, make use of this energy, okay, Gemini? Now, this is also, remember, the moon is something about half of it is always hidden from us. This is, again, secrets come out. Now, I don't know if these are going to be your secrets or if these are going to be somebody else's secrets, but important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Like I said, I think you're going into this time where it's like, I almost feel like it's like you have no fear. You have no fear. And I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm not going to even judge on that because you're going to do this. It's like you have no fear. It's got to be said. I'm going to speak it. I am done. I am done. I feel like, so whoever that is, I am done, and I'm going to say it, for goodness sake. So, here again, too, it's, says release your fears. But remember, too, there's always something that's not always known. that, that supernatural doesn't reveal everything to us. So let's see what this next card says. These are interesting for you. Here we have the Knight of Air. Air is, of course, your energy, of course, with Libra and Aquarius also, that Wi-Fi energy, that thought energy, that intellectual energy. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed, yes, I feel that. Take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions. So I am really feeling, though, that you do need to be, I would recommend that you think a little bit before you speak, so that what you say will be be the most effective way it can be. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you. But I do feel that whatever's happening for you, that this is, as we go into your season, it's going to be like bing, bing, bing. Okay? Bing, bang, boom. Okay. This card is reversed. So to me, reverse says, pay attention to me. So here we have the Eight of Earth. Earth, of course, is our Taurus, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy, and we talked about that, what we can feel. It's our money. And this is skilled work. Skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. Those are things that I do think that if you're looking for a new job, it's coming to you. I'm just going to say it is coming to you. If you are up for a raise, it's coming to you. It is coming to you. I just keep, it's weird because whenever this starts, it's like it's like repetitive until I make sure that I say it. Okay, it won't stop. So yes, shall we say it one more time? It's coming to you. Now, next card, the Eight of Water. Okay, so the Eight of Water. Now, again, we talked about Scorpio and its Cancer and its Pisces energies, very fluid, very emotional. Desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So this is fast movement, you going forward, you getting possibly a new job or possibly more money, but yet at the same time, it's like, it is not, you cannot stay stagnant. You are moving. And I'm not talking about moving to the point of exhaustion. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about just, it's like, no, what is old. Now you are embodying what I'm telling people to do. Release the past, because it's like, no, I'm going forward. And that's, I told you my mom was a Gemini, and she'd always say, it doesn't matter what the back of your hair looks like, because you've left those people. It's like, okay. So, and I feel like that's the same type of energy. Okay. It's like, oh, is my hair combed in the back? Doesn't matter. You've left those people. Well, I still would have liked to have known, but that's okay. Okay. So that's the type of energy this is all about. It's also, there is also, please remember to make that connection with that divine higher power, guardian angel, spirit guides, whoever that is. Keep that strong for you. But again, like I said, those moving forward. Okay, this is the last card, and here we have the Three of Fire. And so we have our earth, we have our air, earth, water, and now we have fire. We have all of our elements here. So all of these things are coming together for you in your birthday season, and it is all working for your betterment. None of these are negative cards. Three of Fire says abundance. Things look very well. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. But again, it's like, so, that is the one thing that they're kind of, between the moon and the Three of Fire, it's just kind of saying that you may not know all the answers, okay? I know we don't want to, that's hard to believe, my Gemini, especially with your intuition and how, you are a great analytical thinker. You take in everything around you, you process it, and you're usually pretty right about a lot of this stuff. But it's like, just chill, just back. I'm not asking you to stop, because your momentum is going forward. But it's like, just be aware a little more, and you might want to, again, like I said, think just a little millisecond before you speak. Okay? So let's go on with our John Holland. What other advice can you give to our Geminis here? This is like really cool stuff. Going forward. Positive, very positive. I'm not feeling, the only thing that I feel is that you may later on not Not now, but later on, you know, you may be cutting some ties that you might have wished that you kept. I'm not saying that you're being mean to them or anything, but it's kind of like, nope, that's part of my past, moving on. So so be careful about cutting ties, okay? Be careful on how you cut those ties. Okay, hope that makes sense. So let's go on and see what we have here. Again, these are 3 face down cards. And we have shadow. Now, isn't that interesting that shadow would be on the moon? You know, remember what I was telling you about the moon. There are things hidden. And this is the 18th also. So there's something really big for you on this 18th. Okay? The 18th is really big. There's something hidden. There's something big. You please, my Geminis, out of all my signs that I'm reading for, please get out there and make use of that energy, because that's just in itself weird. So, you know, shadow, there are things hidden. There's things not all revealed, okay? Use that energy. Let's see what the next card says. Firm foundation. A lot of this is you putting that together, putting that down. A lot of this is you ready to, I feel like, you know, like when somebody's on a diving board, and, you know, the diving board's it's firm, but it's got that spring. And I feel like you're kind of like, okay, I know that I'm on a diving board. I know that I'm not just like it's going to be taken away from me. It's like I know my footing. I have my footing, and it's now time to dive, okay? And maybe you're going to do some flips and stuff like that. Last card. Okay, upside down. Obstacles and challenges. Well, you know, the 5 is, of course, always about change. And, you know, it's not, you know, life is not necessarily saying, oh, yes, here, let me roll down that red carpet for you. Sometimes you do get that for a little season and stuff. There's always going to be little things that pop up. Again, like I said, be very careful how you cut ties with people. Be very careful about, you know, that your words, think just that millisecond more before you, you know, speak. But these are the types of obstacles and challenges I'm thinking of. Otherwise, I think you have probably figured them out to the most part, and you're saying like, yep, okay, that one, I can deal with that one. That one, okay, that one's acceptable. That one, we're going to put it over there to rethink, okay? That's how I'm seeing you really look at this. But otherwise, this is wow, my Geminis. You've got to really let me know how this is when we get into June, because this is like awesome. And tell me what happened about that 18th. Okay, let's go in here. Okay, we got a couple that, okay, 2 fell. So let me go one more. Let me cut. Here we go. Okay, so this is understanding, okay? Now, with understanding, if you take a look at this dove, now, the story behind this dove, I think this is a dove, right? But, this bird, is that this bird thought that she was trapped. And the understanding now is that, no, I'm not trapped. I can join those other birds. Just because it seems like there's bars, the bars aren't all around me. I can now understand that I can go forward. I don't have to stay where I'm staying. Okay, so that's something it's really very strong for you. Now this card this is reversed. So here it is, and this is experiencing, okay? And what this is really about is this is being present in the moment. This is not, I'm not saying that you don't, you don't think about your future at all, but many of us forget to be present in the moment and experience what we're really experiencing. This could also be part of that moon energy where we have to look into look at what's hidden in ourselves and to let that go. This is really understanding ourselves and who we are as we are now, okay? This last card now is down, so let's see what this says. Traveling. Things are moving forward for you. As you go through this pathway, it doesn't always look like it's going to be, it doesn't, life isn't always clear cut. There's clouds, the path may not necessarily look easy. The path may not necessarily look, like you don't even know where you're going per se. But this is part of life. Our life is our journey. And this is you basically accepting that, yeah, it's really interesting for you with where you're going now. There's some Gemini out there that's really coming to accept that what they thought that, they had this idea in their life. They had this idea of what their life was going to be like, and it did not turn out that way. And they're coming to an acceptance of that, where they went through that pain and that hurt. It's like now they're at this acceptance, and now they're looking at life again as kind of an interesting challenge. And there's again that feeling of optimism. Okay, so, and that's kind of where what I'm getting with that. Now, I hope that I don't want anyone to have pain, but I hope that feeling of optimism is there for more than one of the Geminis. But I really felt that person come through. Okay, and you, my Gemini, are realizing that the path, that it's okay. It's okay, and that the path can be even, that what's there for your future can even be better than what you thought you were going to have. Okay? Okay. So, my Geminis, I liked your reading. As always, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.